professional wrestling circles during the first round of the tournament, much like yourself, Punk, and Austin Aries earlier in the tournament. Squaring off once again in the span of just 1 week's time, as American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, and Alex Shelley will do battle. Let's hear the official ring introduction.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit, and it is an opening round match in the Ted Petty Invitational Tournament. Introducing first from Southwest Detroit, Michigan, Alex Shelley. And his opponent from Aberdeen, Washington, the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
We're approaching the witching hour.
Yes. As Alex Shelley went all the way to the finals last year against Chris Hero and Danny Daniels. Hero was the first eliminated from the final matchup. For Alex Shelley was eliminated by Danny Daniels following 2 pile drivers.
2. Damn, that was a loud bell, and we're off. Both men circle. Bryan Danielson, very good at wrestling.
Bryan Daniels.
What did I say?
Exactly. Came up the winner of their match last week in Ring of Honor competition with the cattle mutilation.
He mutilated cattle?
No, it's the double arm bridge submission thing.
Oh. Yeah. I was gonna say Pete would be all over his ass.
He likes to call it the Arms Across America. He also call it the AAA.
Maybe less talking for you.
I'm serious. He called it Arms Across America. Anyway, better than cattle mutilation. Come on.
Referee Bruce Gray, your official.
Immediately trying to tie up Alex Shelley. Still to come in first round competition, Eric Cannon to meet Super Dragon. Petey Williams versus BJ Whitmer in a battle of IWA title holders.
You sound tired, Dave.
Yeah, man. It's been a long week thus far, and we're only about a little bit past halfway through.
It's Ted Petty Invitational, obviously, best technical wrestlers in the world. These 2 are 2 of the best.
Quadruple shot of events, and some of these first round matches you can almost predict who is going to win and who is going to advance just based on their skill level. But in matches such as this and the match with you and Aries, where it's 2 high-profile athletes that are favorites to go all the way, or at least make it all the way to the finals, are going at it, and only one can make it past round 1.
Correct. Yeah, I do know Aries very well, not well enough to know his middle name, but it
doesn't start with another A, because then that would be Heath with Bryan Dragonson, or whatever you called him. Byron.
Austin Aquarius, a very good competitor.
Because clearly the Arms Across America is the only AAA in professional wrestling. F them lucha guys.
Oh. See, Dragon starting off, Dragon going right to a drop kick, strikes early on.
Battling for positioning right here.
Dragon is deceivingly powerful. Went to the gym with him earlier today.
Powering him back with the bridge. Still holding on to the knuckle lock.
And Dragon will tell that official that he's got till 5.
As of late, earlier this week, Dragon aligning himself with Eric Cannon for some odd reason. And getting a little bit more mouthy with Ian Rotten and IWA management. We always knew that he's a great athlete, he's a world-class performer, but now his personality beginning to show a little bit more, and a little bit of cockiness involved in a post-match attack on Ian Rotten last night in New Albany.
There's a bridge break attempt. When Dragon was in the bridge, Alex Shelley tried to break it, and now we're into a rear Japanese stranglehold.
Wrenching back on it is Danielson.
Yes, what do you say?
And now with the back across the knees, legs tied up, stranglehold still applied. Referee checking on the condition of Alex Shelley.
Very nice escape.
Turns it around. going for the very same hold. Stranglehold from like a camel clutch type position, putting
Stranglehold. Wasn't that the Von Erich's music? Danielson rolling to the floor, perhaps to shake off some cobwebs, maybe loosen up his neck.
He's got 20 out on the floor.
I mean, if you take a look at the move he was just in, Japanese Stranglehold, you can cut off the oxygen supply. It's not a choke, but it is harder to breathe. And I believe Shelley dropped the knee. I mean, both points of both his elbows were on the canvas, dropped the knee on the back of his head. That could do a lot of damage to both elbows, let alone the neck.
Last night, Danielson and AJ Styles battling for upwards of about 25 minutes. It was Danielson coming up the winner of that matchup. He had the cattle mutilation cinched in, the AAA. Was not able to make Styles tap. He tried to maneuver out of it, and Danielson rolled his shoulders down to the canvas in a cradle for a quick pinfall victory last night. As Alex Shelley now with the abdominal stretch cinched in. Countering out of it into one of his own is Dragon.
You better believe Dragon's not going to forget that he just blew snot on him.
And down to a seated base now. Down on the canvas with the ab stretch.
And this hurts, ladies and gentlemen.
Wrenching back on the head and the neck as well.
If you don't believe it hurts, I want you to hit your mama over the head with a bottle of beer right now. What? Put your mom in the ab stretch right in the middle of the kitchen. Try it at home.
Don't encourage people to do harmful things, CM Punk. As Alex
nice small package attempt. Rolls through. Border City stretch early on. Dragon needs to be aware of where he is in the ring and backpedal.
His legs are right by the top rope, forcing the break of the Border City stretch, which is what made Chris Sabin tap out in first round competition last year at the TPI.
You're a fountain of information, Dave Prazak.
Including
it's got to clean up your image a little bit.
Arms Across America. Backbreaker across the knee by Shelley.
Shelley now going to focus on the neck.
Whips him off with a variation of the stranglehold. Kick right to the back.
That'll make your legs go numb, your feet, your hands tingle.
European uppercut and a beauty. Measures him for the second.
One more time.
Make it three.
Shelley,
best impact on the third one.
Yes, the best, Dave. Yes.
Best. You improved with each one, man.
Big body slam. I told you that snot was coming. How foul and disgusting.
A little insult added.
A little insult added to the snot.
Just out wrestling him thus far. Shelley knows what's coming. Wants to fight it off. Dragon trying to grab hold of the arm.
A lot of people would expect a surfboard here. Dragon likes to bend the opponent into a Dragon sleeper, but it looks like he is going for the surfboard right now. Nope.
And traps the head as well.
I was right. He's got nowhere to go except to the eyes. And ladies and gentlemen, it might not be legal, but that's the easiest way out of this hold.
And freedom from the hold.
Freedom.
Freedom. Shelley
AJ Styles is back.
AJ Styles
increasing
through the
the
rule
handsome factor of the booth considerably.
Stuff I did not know that was in the rule book, including, can I say this? The use of karate or kung fu thrust or kicks is prohibited.
Punk took issue with that earlier, and Bryan Danielson is going to take issue with that right now.
Very nicely done, Alex Shelley.
His head driven repeatedly into the canvas. Are you going to pick a winner on this one, AJ Styles? Alex Shelley and Bryan Danielson, two great athletes.
I'm afraid I can't pick one. They have similar styles, I think. They're a lot more grounded than, well, you know, like a lot of guys in this tournament.
And you?
Okay. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yes, okay, a lot more grounded than me. Fact of the matter is, you can't pick it. They have, like I said, their styles are similar.
It's almost a toss-up even here in the first round as we work our way down to 12 wrestlers.
Basically, you say their styles are similar, but not similar to the styles.
What'd you say?
I said their styles are similar, but they're not similar to styles. It's late.
No pun intended.
Bear with me here.
No pun intended.
It's late, and I do not mean to take anything away from this match. Alex Shelley's still focusing on the neck.
CM Punk, I don't know if you noticed this or not, but Alex Shelley has definitely put on some muscle, and I'd say is ready for this tournament. So, you know what? I'm going to go with Alex Shelley on this match.
Well, I'm going to go with Bryan Danielson because he does not have two girls' names.
Alex and Shelley, two girls' names.
Okay, you're right.
Belly to back suplex. Drops Dragon down. Lateral press by Shelley, but only two. As the baby bear chants go up here in Highland.
That was not a chant. That was one guy.
Okay, one guy said, baby bear.
Correct.
Goldilocks not in attendance.
And speaking of the three bears, ooh, Alex Shelley's porridge is too cold. God, that was bad.
Porridge is too cold. Wow.
Alex Shelley affixed on the top rope. Worse for wear. Dragon climbing up.
Maybe a superplex coming up.
Could this be the first superplex of the tournament, Dave?
From Danielson. Well, we saw Austin Aries do a brainbuster off the top.
I don't remember that. It hurt like hell.
Well, we
Great.
saw it. Superplex. Nicely done right in the center of the ring by the American Dragon.
A lot of damage to his own neck, too.
Sacrificing his own body, and he needs that neck strength to get the arms across America on Alex Shelley.
What did you just say? Arms across America? Did you just say that?
Isn't that better than cattle mutilation?
If we're in the 80s, yeah.
Well, American Dragon made that request, okay?
Well, that's
And Dragon's ready to take it to Shelley right now.
Oh, another
European uppercut. One after another.
Wow,
Shelley off the
series
far
of
side.
strikes. Getting even more aggressive than earlier in the matchup. Danielson showing a little bit more fire right here. Sending Shelley into the buckle, comes charging, running forearm.
Big elbow.
Down he
followed up
goes.
by a big forearm. Shelley's face down on the mat.
Well, Nelson going for that dragon suplex possibly. No, Shelley counters out of it, rolls him up. Right into the Border City stretch.
He's very close to the ropes,
See if,
but the damage is being done.
And he's really cranking back on that. The neck and the back of American Dragon. See if he can hang in there, if he can inch his way toward the ropes to force a break. He does. And Shelley must break the hold.
If Shelley wants to win, if he wants to submit Dragon, he's got to put that hold on the center of the ring. Nowhere for him to go. This crowd in Highland still alive. Shelley
Holding onto the wrists, up on his shoulders. Maybe the airplane spin coming up. Crowd counting along. Around and around they go. Taking the equilibrium away from Alex Shelley and himself a little bit. Impressive strength and ability to still stay on his feet after that.
You know, I talked to Dragon about this. He says he wants to continue airplane spinning somebody until they vomit.
Wow, that would be cool. We're not on the new canvas, man. And they both collapse.
Alex Shelley will start puking in a moment.
I love it. I'm just going to start giant swinging people until I clip the referee's legs.
That would be awesome. Definitely start doing it.
The hell with the referee.
I'm not seeing that in the NWA.
Is it, check the rule book, AJ.
Yeah, you can probably do that.
There's no rules against giant swinging your opponent into the referee.
The thing about the rules here. You can't use karate or kung fu thrust or the kicks.
What about the lethal judo throw?
But it is okay to use kicking with the flat of your foot there or the instep. What's the difference?
Good question.
You know, I think Dragon was going
went
for
for
a
the
drop
kick.
kick right there.
But Shelley moved out of the way.
Nah, his equilibrium was screwed up.
Yeah. Drop kick the Invisible Man, basically, because he doesn't know where he's at after that
He
airplane.
thought Shelley was somewhere else.
Oh, Dragon.
Alex
Get
Shelley
behind
to his
these
feet.
two. Roaring forearm attempt, but Shelley countered out of it, going after the arm. Dragon looking for the double arm bridge submission, also known as the cattle mutilation, also known as Arms Across America. But no, into the Motor City stretch goes Shelley after countering out,
middle of the
back. But Dragon have enough right here. This could be it.
Dragon releasing the pressure.
Looking for the double arm bridge submission once again. No, has his shoulders down to the mat. And he gets the 3 count, much like last night, AJ. Able to score the pinfall after not able to get the double arm bridge submission. Couldn't get the submission, went for the pinfall immediately following.
The thing is, you don't expect him to go right for a pinfall, a penny combination out of that, and that's what gets you every time.
And it worked 2 nights in a row for Bryan Danielson. Bryan Danielson, not Byron Dragonson.
And don't change the channel, ladies and gentlemen. We got 2 big matches coming up, including one to decide the heavyweight champion of IWA.
Did you hear the rules on what I just explained?
I'm sorry, the rules on which?
Let me just explain something. The use of karate or kung fu thrusts or kicks is prohibited.
That's why low key doesn't work here.
But listen, no, this is the NWA, sir.
Oh, crap.
I guess TNA doesn't go by these rules because we've had Loki. Anyway, the fact of the matter is this. Kicking with the point of the toe or heel is not permitted. Kicking with the flat of the foot or an instep is allowed. What is the difference?
Imagine the Garvin Stomp. The Garvin Stomp is legal.
Okay.
Kicking with your toe, not so much.
But you can kick with the flat of your foot,
Right.
or the instep.
What the hell's an instep?
The instep, I would
Isn't
say.
that boy?
Very intriguing matchup as 2 world travelers about to go at it. New Japan Pro Wrestling's American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, to meet CM Punk in round number 2.
You know, little known fact, Dave Prazak, Bryan Danielson being my stablemate at the New Japan Dojo in beautiful Los Angeles, California, and my eternal rival. But those boots that he's wearing right now belong to the great William Regal himself.
And only Bryan Danielson can get away with doing just that. His arsenal, his ability speaks for itself. As the old school entrance music of a former IWA World Champion, Chicago native, CM Punk takes that.
Oh, it's pitting time, Dave Prazak. Let's go. The windmill.
his face. Both of these men mean business. Official ring introductions of our next second round matchup.
You see, that is the beauty of Bryan Danielson, Dave Prazak. He's a thinking man's wrestler. He's not going to get caught up in these games.
Introducing first, from Aberdeen, Washington,
Gray to officiate this matchup.
CM Punk sporting the kick pads these days.
I'm a bully.
Sporting red wrist tape, red elbow pad. Quite the stylish competitor.
Ah, yes. If there's any queer guys in the crowd today, they got an eye for him.
Fans have been anticipating this since last night at about this time, maybe 22 hours or so.
You're a very lonely man, Dave Brazak.
Collar and elbow tie up.
Come on, gentlemen, clean break. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clean break. Come on now. Yeah, come on now.
Dragon, very methodical, very cerebral. He's going to pick apart and break it down all the way throughout a match.
Out of the lockup into the hammerlock goes Punk. Takes him down to the mat, chest first. Danielson works his way back to his feet.
Tremendous flexibility by American Dragon. It's highly underrated. For those who don't know, at the Los Angeles Dojo, the Yoga Dojo in Los Angeles, we work with the yoga coach extensively 2 times a week, and Bryan Danielson is one of our best students. And right there, Dave Brazak is exactly what I'm talking about. He's going to start breaking down that wrist, breaking down that arm, setting up what he loves to go for, and everybody knows the cattle mutilation, once it's locked in, that's all she wrote.
Got those arms, but CM Punk with the legs and the ropes, forcing a break of the hold.
But nobody ever said he wasn't a sportsman.
Right. Both against AJ Styles on Thursday night in New Albany and last night in first round competition. Not able to get the submission with the cattle mutilation. His opponent was able to roll out of it, but immediately catching his opponent off guard rather than going back to the hold. A quick cradle scored pinfall victories for Danielson. So Punk's got to keep that in mind as well. Watch for that. Even if he's able to counter out of it, Danielson's going to look to pin him right away.
And right back to the wrist. A lot of animosity here with the fans of CM Punk. Any backstory to that, Dave Brazak?
Just a lot of Danielson fans. Crossface right here, pulling back on the head and the neck of Dragon. If he has that softened up neck, needs that bridge, the neck strength to keep the bridge for the cattle mutilation. The arms across America, the double arm bridge submission. Call it what you will, it's effective.
Arms across America?
He said he likes to call it
Is there a song
that.
that goes along with that?
The triple A, man.
Dragon working the neck crank, but those knees in the back of the head aren't going to help the situation any.
Not at all. Escapes Punk's grasp. Both men back to their feet.
Oh.
He even has time to put that guy in his place.
And he does it so well.
Avoiding the lockup. Danielson going
There's
down.
going to be one sad kid on the short yellow bus tomorrow, Dave Brazak. I'll tell you that right now.
They're wrenching back on Punk. Pressure on the back of the neck right here, as well as the face.
Danielson covering those eyes. It makes it hard to locate those ropes, and oftentimes you'll pull yourself out of position to get out of the hold.
Holding on to the side headlock now is Dragon. Punk back to his feet. Trying to break free, shot to the rib cage, and again, looking to shoot Dragon off. He does. Shoulder tackle, bowls over Punk. Step over by Dragon. Drop kick connects.
Well executed.
But Danielson back to his feet, lands a drop kick of his own.
But you never turn your back on Bryan Danielson.
Both men throwing drop kicks at the very same time. Very well matched up wrestlers here. Crowd getting behind both of these men. Waistlock grab by Danielson into the full Nelson now. I'm trying to break free of it. He does. Waistlock from Punk, looking for a full Nelson of his own, but Danielson right back to it.
Looking for that dragon suplex.
Reaches the ropes.
Wisely, I might add.
And a headbutt to the back of CM Punk. Snapmares him over. And drives the knee down.
I'll tell you one thing, Dave Prazak. Dragon's mastery of the simpler holds of professional wrestling make them so lethal anytime he puts them on. He can beat you with an abdominal stretch. He can beat you with a head scissors. You know, he can beat you with any number of variety moves that people take for granted.
Yes, the boots are actually regal.
And I told you, Samoa Joe does not lie.
That's right. Again, full Nelson cinched in, and he knows that if the full Nelson's applied, not only is he putting strain on his own neck, but he could be susceptible to that dragon suplex. Needs to break free, and he does. Once again, elbows to the side of the head of Danielson. Off the ropes comes Punk. Backdropped. Holding the head of Punk in position, driving the knee right into the head. Sends Punk in, ducks his head. Punk takes advantage of the situation. Pile driver. Opting not to even go for a cover after hitting the pile driver, looking to soften up the neck even more. The neck breaker and the lateral press.
Well, we all know it's going to take a lot more than that to put down an athlete like Bryan Danielson.
Both of these guys going after each other's necks as Punk master the Shining Wizard. Danielson, silence. Kick right to the back of the head. Only two. Looking for a suplex coming up. Snaps him over with it, right into a cover.
Danielson with a beautiful bridge out.
Punk slowly pulling him back up. Measures him, pointing the elbow right to the back of the neck. And Danielson in a world of hurt right now. Punk relentless, going after that body part.
And as we have learned, people in Highland, Indiana really have a problem with rhythm.
I guess. Forearm strike. Danielson staying on his feet. Checking off the effects. European uppercut connects. Punk staying on his feet. Forearm shot. Danielson with another European. Forearm. Winding up this time. European uppercut sends Punk all the way out to the floor, but pulling himself back in the ring. Fighting spirit. Clothesline to the back of the neck.
Beautifully done.
Right to the neck. For the cover. No, two.
That back of that head's so dangerous when it's strict.
Crowd encouraging these two men on. And it speaks volumes for the listed 24 men in this tournament that in second round competition, two world-class athletes such as Punk and Danielson, only one can make it to round 3. Wouldn't have been surprised to see either of these two in the finals this year. Struggling for the backslide, Danielson gets it. Ooh, so close right there. Elbow takes Dragon right down.
Punk applying the chin lock, looking to wear down Dragon even more.
Bruce Gray getting in there. Taking the energy away from Bryan Danielson.
That forearm and that bicep squeezing on the carotid artery. Technically, it's not a choke. You're not closing off the windpipe, but you are stopping blood flow through the brain.
Dragon trying to stay in this thing. Work his way back to his feet. He does. Shot to the midsection. And again. Looking For belly to back suplex, and he hits it. Favoring that neck. Of course, he suffered a little bit of damage to his own neck, delivering the belly to back. In addition to all of Punk's offense thus far, referee Bruce Gray putting the count on both men. Both men back up. Punk connects. Headbutt from Danielson. Forearm strike. Another
That's not
headbutt.
the smartest thing with a bad
No,
neck.
with a bad neck. I don't know if he's really thinking too much in that ring right now. Flying uppercut. Danielson in control for the moment. Snap suplex.
Looking for the diving headbutt.
Climbing up top. Danielson takes to the air. Diving headbutt connects with CM Punk. Goes for the cover, hooks that leg. No, kicks out. Punk sent in once again. Elbow knocking him through the ropes and to the floor, but again, pulling himself back in the ring, but no, drop kick. Punk doing his best to stay in the ring rather than be sent to the floor.
How's that man saying? Let's get in here. Come on now.
Looking to suplex him back inside the ring. Punk putting on the brakes. Looking to suplex Danielson to the floor.
Oh no.
Suplexes Dragon to the floor.
And they don't use any pads here, Dave Prazak. I can attest to that myself.
No pretty blue mats, Bill Watts.
You all right, man?
Gotta bring it back inside the ring here. Couldn't quite see from our vantage point exactly how Danielson landed, but no matter how you look at it, suplexed onto the floor.
The ref not counting, but of course, you know, as an official, your first job is to check for the safety of the wrestlers.
And that's exactly what he is doing. Because now they're battling out on the floor.
And are you kidding me, Dave Prazak?
Airplane spin on the floor by Danielson. Around and around he goes. The fans scurrying out of the way as he loses his own equilibrium. Doing this airplane spin around the ring. The fans scatter. If the action comes your way, move. And the airplane spin taking him all around the Lincoln Center.
Unbelievable, Dave Prazak.
A bit of a twist on the maneuver that we don't see too often. As the referee applying a count on both men.
They better get up, we're going to have a double count out.
And with the equilibrium lost, it's going to be very difficult for Danielson to even get back inside the ring. Up to the count of 18, they've got a 20 count. And Punk rolls underneath the bottom rope, as does Danielson. And now the 10 count begins. They're back inside the ring at least. Crowd encouraging these two men to keep fighting, get back to their feet. They're both back up. Danielson comes roaring. Punk takes out the knee. Looking for the Shining Wizard. And he connects. 1, 2. No. Too close to the ropes.
Punk calling for the Pepsi plunge.
Gotta get
I don't know
him
how
up.
he's going to drag all that dead weight up there, though. Dragon is dizzy, Dragon is dazed. Dragon was just kneed in the head.
Face first into the top turnbuckle. This very maneuver earned Punk the IWA World Heavyweight Championship. It was a Pepsi plunge that brought him to round 2 against Austin Aries last night. Can he get it on Danielson? Trying to fight it off as best he can. Forearms now from Dragon. Going all the way up top, maybe looking for a superplex. Punk trying to block it. Trying to take the legs out from Danielson. He does. Shots to the rib cage now. Looking for that Pepsi plunge. Can he finish him off? Butterflying the arms. No, Danielson elevates Punk back, dropping him off the top rope. Look at the arms for the cattle mutilation.
He's got it locked in.
The double arm bridge submission.
There is nowhere to CM Punk. Can he make it to the ropes?
Referee Bruce Gray getting in there to see if Punk can hang in there. Arms across America, the cattle mutilation. Punk rolling out of it, but still with the arms butterfly. Lands the kick across the chest. Kick across the jaw as well. Hammer lock. No, full Nelson. Dragon suplex with the bridge, two. Only two.
Bryan Danielson is relentless.
Going back to the double arm bridge submission. Right in the center of the ring. Cranking up on that move. Cranking up again. Punk tap. Danielson advancing.
And with that, Dave Prazak, I have prepared to whip some ass.
All right. Thank you, Samoa Joe.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I'll see you guys in a bit.
American Dragon, hard-fought battle like so many matches in the tournament thus far, and he advances to round number 3, eliminating CM Punk. Are you drunk?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit, and it is a semifinal match in the Ted Petty Invitational Tournament. Your referee, Bryce Rumsberg. Introducing first to my right, from Aberdeen, Washington, the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. And his opponent, from West Lawn, Pennsylvania, Lightning Mike Quickenbush.
Being the talented individual I am, I've got previously recorded comments from Mike Quickenbush.
That's not a promo. Come on, that's ridiculous. Opening bell, final qualifying match for finals competition here.
Make this stuff up.
Yeah, you can. Mike Quackenbush, co-trainer at Chikara Wrestling Factory in Allentown, Pennsylvania. American Dragon Bryan Danielson, frequent competitor for New Japan Pro Wrestling as well as Ring of Honor here in IWA as of late. Collar and elbow, tie-up waist lock grab by Quackenbush. As now Dragon grabbing hold of the wrist lock on Quack.
You know, if Dragon would stop focusing on all the craziness and take care of his work in the ring, I think this kid will go somewhere one day.
I mean, if he stops doing all that flippity-flappity-floo
Well, I
flying around the
mean,
ring.
you know, it's a little ridiculous, all right?
Yeah, he needs to improve his basics, man, his fundamentals.
Exactly. You know, you can't just be a promo, okay?
Grabbing hold of the ankle now, Bryan Danielson.
Both men are well versed on submission style wrestling.
Should be a good hold-for-hold technical battle. Crowd encouraging these two men on. It is 12:03 a.m. here in Highland, Indiana. We have this match, our eliminated people, six-way to come. Give the wrestlers in this match a little bit of a warm-up for the finals, and then we have our three-way elimination final matchup to determine the winner of this year's tournament.
You know, my theory is first person to apply crossface chicken wing wins. Oh no, I'm telling you.
We'll see if it proves true, Sal. All right. Hold of the ankle of American Dragon. Like you said, he can't just be all promo.
Exactly.
Wrist lock. While Quack has the leg, picks up the other leg. Stepping through is Quack, bridging back. Modification of the Moodle lock.
I like to call that the Atom lock, because it's reversed.
Flying the count as they wind up in the ropes.
I can't get out.
Wrenching up on that.
That was quite shiesty, if you ask me.
Yeah. Testing referee Bryce Rumsberg. You know, wind up with a DQ decision going into the finals.
I would send Quack to the finals. And Danielson
nobody in
probably
this-
home crying.
Nobody in this building wants to see a counter DQ when it comes to this point of the tournament. But then again, if he wants to, he has to play by the rules.
If you don't follow the rules, you don't win.
That's right. Referee showing a little bit of leniency.
Referee showing off the fine counting ability he picked up in elementary school before he dropped out.
He didn't drop out, did he?
Oh, he dropped out. He started hanging out on the corners of Sesame Street. I'm going no further.
Phonics works for me. Can he read? I don't know. Anyway.
Only some.
Greco-Roman knuckle lock. Strength advantage in this match, definitely on the favor of Bryan Danielson.
Does Bryan Danielson do a Greco-Roman knuckle lock? Isn't it more like an American knuckle lock?
I guess so. He's very American. He does do the arm.
Oh, what is this? That's the wackiness I was talking about. It cost them. You can't be wacky with Quacky either.
That's right.
And that was
That should be a t-shirt,
That was his
man.
campaign slogan coming into the Teddy Petty tournament.
Teddy Petty tournament. Has more of a ring to it. They did always refer to him as just Teddy. Come on. Going for the enziguri. Quack ducked his head. Trying to grab hold of the arms of Danielson.
Danielson begged no, but I don't think Quackenbush was paying attention.
A maneuver that both of these men do, but Quackenbush elevating him. Both of these men employ this maneuver.
Ah, the surfboard. It makes me wish that the dynamic dudes were able to show up tonight.
Grabs hold of the head, traps it.
Sleeper.
Referee Rumsberg getting right in there. Trying to fight his way out of the hole. Dragon does with several elbows. Snapping away on the leg.
I think I heard a ligament pop. Or that could have been my gum.
Could be. Picking apart that leg now. Danielson. Very relentless wrestler when he decides to go after a body part, sticks with it, and more often than not, it pays off in the long run. Kicking away at the face to break free of the leg hold.
And these fans either showing their appreciation or just trying to smack themselves awake.
It is getting pretty late.
Oh, apparently the fans also got wind of Quackenbush's promo from earlier. And you called me a liar.
It was not done over the house mic.
Which is a shame. Full on dragon twist on the dragon.
Dragon twist. Danielson works his way back up to a standing position.
Oh, here we go.
Airplane spin positioning. Encountered into an arm drag. Ducks underneath the elbow. Head scissors. Quack with Danielson back into the corner. Sends him into the buckle. Quack comes charging. Looking to follow up. Sends him across the ring once again.
Quack's
This
leg
time,
seems to be holding up.
boot right to the face.
Attack from earlier.
Drop kick connects as well.
Now, why do they call it the drop kick? Shouldn't they call it the kick drop because you fall after you kick?
Good point.
I'm full of them. I should be on TV. Wait a minute, I am right now.
Putting the smart mark video. So, working over the arm now is
Hello.
hello.
His name is Bryan Danielson. No excuses, all right? Get an energy drink or something. I'm on my toes at all time, buddy. You got one simple job to call a match. Touche.
Danielson tied him up. No submission.
Yet.
Might not necessarily get a submission out of the hole, but does take a lot of energy out of Quackenbush.
That could have separated his shoulder.
Drops the knee. Just for the cover. Only two.
See, one thing you got to add to this match is both men are fatigued, not after just having to wrestle earlier in this evening, but it is late.
And hot. A lot
That's,
of impact
that's just me.
on that European uppercut.
Slingshot suplex! Straight from my playbook.
Right.
Bryan Danielson told me I was his favorite wrestler.
Big pop for the slingshot.
And why wouldn't you?
All the way up top, maybe looking for the diving headbutt. Quack with the presence of mind to move out of the way.
He was looking for it, did not find it. He did probably find a headache though.
Yes.
But I'm no doctor. Back to the buckle.
Series of palm strikes to the chest.
I like to call that visiting the chop shop.
Clothesline in the corner. Big bulldog. Drop kick to the mush. 1, 2.
I thought we discussed earlier, that's the kick drop to the mush.
Kick drop to the mush. Working over his mush. Looking for the lightning lock right here. Now drops him down chest first. Pulls him over. Pinning predicament. 2 3/4.
Outside, he could have rolled him up right into the ropes there. Quackenbush is looking for something from this. Double underhook.
Looking for the cattle mutilation himself. The double arm bridge submission. The arm across America. Rubbing it right in the face of Danielson. His own trademark maneuver as the fans chant tap.
If anybody should know how to counter this move, it's the man in it.
Too close to the ropes, forcing the break.
Ring awareness. Vital. I don't know what that means. I just like the sound of it.
Quack all the way up top. Going for the senton, rolls all the way through, looking for a palm strike. No, up in the fireman's carry. And into the airplane spin.
Goodbye, baby, on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. And he reverses it.
Reverses direction, maybe trying to
spin airplane.
maybe trying to regain his equilibrium by going the other direction. I don't know if that works. Does it work?
I'm leaning towards yes.
Maybe looking for a slingshot from this point. No, giant swing! Giant swing from Bryan Danielson, but That equilibrium shot from the airplane spin to the plane air split.
Goodness!
Double count administered now for Roseberg. No, Quack getting up. Slowly, he's trying to.
I like to call that combination the flush of the toilet.
Going after the arms. Quack counters. No, cattle mutilation. He's got the hands locked. Double arm bridge submission. The arms across America. Referee getting in there. Couldn't get the submission. Rolls his shoulders into a pinning predicament 3 times in 2 days. That works. He couldn't get the submission. Rolls the shoulders down for the 3 count. Danielson, Samoa Joe, and AJ Styles are your final.
What I tell you about the energy drinks.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and advancing to the finals, Bryan Danielson.
Of the 2004 Ted Petty Invitational Tournament, a 3-way elimination matchup. The American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, makes his way to the ring to meet Samoa Joe and the phenomenal AJ Styles. Joining me at this time on color commentary, Ian Rotten.
You know, a lot of people picked Eric Cannon to win this thing. Eric Cannon has came out of this thing the world heavyweight champion. But what we have in here is, I go to talk and all the music keeps coming on.
3 world-class athletes, no doubt about it. Any one of these 3 could easily walk away TPI winner, and it wouldn't be a surprise to any single person in this building.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the finals of the Ted Petty Invitational Tournament. This match is a 3-way elimination match, and the winner will be the 2004 TPI winner. Your referee for this match, Bryce Rumsfeld. Introducing first, from Aberdeen, Washington, the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. From American Samoa, Samoa Joe.
as I was going to say before all the music hit and everything like that, I don't think anybody could doubt the credentials of any of the three men in this ring tonight in the finals of the Ted Petty Invitational 2004 version. That is for sure.
Three of the very best in the world today. When you looked at the field of 24 men, it could have been anyone on that list walking away with this championship. But when you look at the three, Samoa Joe,
Hey,
AJ
praise
Styles,
that. I want to tell you this. It is 12:15 at night, and this crowd is deafening.
they are electric. We said it was only going to be a quadruple shot, but we're in day number 5 right now. Well, I chose Samoa Joe as my pick to go all the way. He is undefeated in singles competition in IWA Mid-South and has worked his way all the way to the finals with 2 international superstars in their own right, AJ Styles and Bryan Danielson.
Hey, let me tell you something, even though it's a rival company, anytime you have the talent that Ring of Honor has and you have a world champion last for over a year,
That's right.
that is impressive.
It speaks volumes for his ability, and we saw in each round in a little bit different way. Last night going toe-to-toe with Roderick Strong in a very hard-hitting match, and then facing Nigel McGuinness in a technical wrestling versus the striking of Samoa Joe. Rain Man doing exactly what he needed to do in round number 3, going to work on Samoa Joe from the get-go before the ring introductions were even complete, and it was one big lariat that defeated Rain Man.
A submission hold on here, but the whole crowd standing. And then, I'm on your cord.
Danielson off the ropes, lands the drop kick on Samoa Joe. It looked like they were trying to team up on Styles, but connected with the drop kick on Joe instead. Picking up AJ Styles now, pitching him out of the ring. Get him out of the way. No, not get him out of the way. It looks like he's going to go for something high impact. Bryan Danielson waiting for the right moment.
He did this kind of stuff.
Oh,
And apparently
he paid the price. And what could Samoa Joe have in mind as he hits the ropes? Running forearm strike through the top of the second rope, through the floor. Are you gonna pick one of these three?
I picked Joe for the same reason.
And AJ Styles putting his body on the line like he has throughout this tournament for the sake of winning this thing. Takes out both of his opponents on the floor.
He is everything that his surname suggests. He is absolutely phenomenal. You could put 1,000,001 adjectives in front of AJ Styles. He's like the
Just kicking away. See some, no doubt the man that
like the Apollo
strikes.
Creed of IWA anywhere he goes.
It looks like he's gonna set him up for the Olay kick. Samoa Joe. And he connects. But Bryan Danielson right out to the floor, European uppercut.
You know, these guys not known for brawling.
Well, each of these men, and what's Danielson got in mind? Maybe rubbing it in Joe's face, going for his own maneuver.
He launched himself.
Yeah. And now going after Styles. Each of these men known for different trademark styles in their own right. And now AJ. Oh! Leaping toward him. Danielson known more for scientific wrestling. Styles known for flying and taking risks. Samoa Joe known for the hard-hitting, striking style. Each man a master of their own particular brand of wrestling. Which one will prevail on this night?
And let me tell you something, AJ Styles ain't have a pretty face in this wrestling business either. This is a tough kid, you know.
Earlier in the week, it was Bryan Danielson defeating AJ Styles on an IWA event in New Albany, Indiana, singles style. This time we have Samoa Joe thrown in the mix. Jab, chop combination in the corner from Joe. Styles takes the buckle hard as Joe goes to focus on Danielson, sends him in, looking to monkey flip AJ Styles right onto the shoulders, into a head scissors on Samoa Joe. Going for the lariat, waist lock, German suplex, nice bridge from Styles, but only 2.
Dave Prazak, I'm the worst guy you could have picked to pick as your commentator.
Oh, come on.
I'm too busy watching.
As is everyone at home and everyone here in Highland. Chop across the chest of Samoa Joe. Lands the kick and knocks AJ Styles right down to the mat.
Come on, Joe! Samoa
Styles.
Joe, an incredible balance of power, strength, size, quickness.
A complete package as now AJ Styles has Joe dazed in the corner.
Oh my goodness.
Forgot about Bryan Danielson, solid forearm strike. AJ Styles backflip, catches the head, going for the inverted DDT. Samoa Joe up the ropes, running lariat, takes both of them down. Joe with the cover. Oh, so close, so very close right there.
Did he have both of them covered?
I couldn't tell from our vantage point, but
Smart video, did he have both of them covered?
both of them were covered.
That would have been the win.
AJ Styles thrown to the floor, leaving Danielson and Samoa Joe inside the ring. Now just kicking away at Danielson. And again, right to the chest. And again. And Danielson running his mouth, dragon screw leg whip on the big man. Driving the knee of Samoa Joe down into the mat. Tying up the legs. Maybe looking to wrench back on the head from this position, but AJ Styles getting back in the ring puts a stop to that attempt. No, he still has the leg lock cinched in. AJ's offense causing Bryan Danielson to put more pressure on this hold on Samoa Joe. Styles working over both men with each kick. Goes for that kick, ducked by Danielson. Northern leg suplex from this position while holding onto that leg lock. And only 2. Danielson working over both men that time. Pinning predicament again, only 2. Bryce Remsburg right on top of the action. Look to the midsection of Dragon, chop across his chest. European uppercut sends AJ crashing down.
Something sprawling crashing down.
Samoa Joe lands the kick upside the head of Danielson, and down he goes as well. All 3 men, this is the 3rd time they've had to wrestle on this given evening. Both of them have expended so much energy during this tournament and are hitting very hard here in the final. And this entire crowd on its feet. Triple count applied by Bryce Remsburg. AJ Styles back up. Styles and Joe, forearm shot from the Phenomenal One. And again. Roaring this time with the lariat. That's how he defeated Eric Cannon last round.
Defeated Matt Sydal once with that too.
And Matt Sydal back at Simply the Best 5. Comes charging, and Samoa Joe plants him right out of the corner. Looking for the muscle buster to eliminate AJ Styles from this bout. Joe pulling Styles up to the second rope. Going for the muscle buster here. But Dragon back to his feet as well. Forearm to the lower back of Styles. Dragon with the forearm strike on Samoa Joe, and again. Styles still positioned on the ropes. Running forearm strike by Dragon. I don't know what he's got in mind from this position for Samoa Joe. Maybe a superplex. If he can get the big man on this superplex. But look at AJ Styles with the leg of Danielson trying to hold on to the leg. He's still able to get the superplex. And now looking to follow up on Styles. Full Nelson Dragon suplex. Folds him in half. 1, 2. Oh, 2 3/4. So very close. Cattle mutilation. The double arm bridging submission.
And I can tell you from experience, Dave Prazak, that thing is excruciating.
Yeah, locking that in on you Thursday night. Trying to fight out of it. AJ Styles back in a standing position. Breaks that upside the head. And Samoa Joe looking to choke him out. Samoa Joe locking in the choke on Danielson, immediately tapping. It is down.
He knew it was lights out.
It is
Joe
down.
had that locked tight.
Down to Samoa Joe and AJ Styles. Kick right to the chest, and again, Samoa Joe means business. 3 strikes, but AJ dishing it right back out. 2 forearms, leg lariat right upside the jaw of Samoa Joe. He's staying on his feet. AJ hits the ropes. Running forearm strike has Joe down.
I'm telling you, AJ Styles is no pretty boy. I'm telling you, AJ Styles is one tough man.
Trying to get the job done. I don't know if you want to get into a striking. Staying on his feet, Samoa Joe off the ropes. Running forearm, and down he goes. 1, 2. No, that's that shoulder up. Crowd on its feet. Encouraging these 2 great athletes on. 2 of the very best in the world. Right here in the IWA. The finals of the 2004 TBI. Leaping forearm strike, but Joe on his feet. Series of forearms from AJ Styles.
Lighting Samoa Joe up.
And that just lit a fire under his ass. Series of strikes from Joe. Ducks that attempt. Kick right upside the head. Sends Joe down. And both men down on the mat as the referee applies a double count once again. Struggling to get back to a standing position, both of these men. AJ Styles, the first man up. What could he be looking for right here?
Go for what he's known for.
Flying, high-risk offense. AJ Styles, one of the top daredevils in this business today. But Samoa Joe back on his feet, looking for the muscle buster. If they can hook it and connect, Samoa Joe, but no, Styles off the shoulders, going for that kick. AJ caught the legs, trying to get the big man for the Styles clash. Can he hit it? Going for the Styles clash on Samoa Joe. Trying for it, couldn't pick him up. So much energy has been put forth, he didn't have the strength.
I just don't think he has it in the tank. AJ's a strong guy, hits the gym, but Joe's got to be 350.
But could AJ have, maybe he's trying to go for it again from the powerbomb position. If he can get the man up. Joe firing back, lands that kick upside the head this time. Looking for the muscle buster. Looking to finish off AJ Styles and walk away. Ted Petty champion. Lands a strike to the jaw of Samoa Joe. Has the legs, trying for that Styles clash once again. The strength of AJ Styles, can he get it? No. Can't get up that weight.
I think AJ's hurt his back.
He's trying his best to go for a signature maneuver that he's put away so many men in this sport with. And the crowd encouraging him on. Trying his best, can he get it? Yes, he finally does! Styles clash 1, 2, and 3! AJ Styles is your winner! efforts put forth by these 3 men, by these 24 men here in IWA Mid-South. AJ Styles stands victorious.
The IWA Switzerland Heavyweight Champion, Double C, Claudio Castagnoli. Trick Davis. I'm going to bed until Chris gets back. Oh, here's Chris.
Sorry about that. Both Delirious and Brandon Tomaselli having to be pulled apart in the locker room. I'm not quite sure. If we get any more details, we'll definitely fill you in. Look at the bling bling on that jacket, Ben Jordan.
That is absolutely fantastic.
Look at that belt.
Double C, a fan favorite here?
I'm not quite sure. I think
mixed reaction.
I think some fans like him, but he's still a dirty cheater. Oh dear. And the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, current Ring of Honor heavyweight champion, making his way to the ring. Is that Simon and Garfunkel?
I believe it might be. Interesting choice in entrance music.
Why do I suddenly feel like it's 1985? American Dragon looks like he's straight out of the movie Hoosiers.
We are in Indiana, so why not? This our feature matchup of the first round.
Scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit, and it is an opening round match in the 2005 Ted Petty Invitational Tournament. Your referee, Bryce Remsburg. Introducing first, from the United Banks of Switzerland, he is the reigning IWA Switzerland World Heavyweight Champion, Double C, Claudio Castagnoli.
One day he'll get that name right.
Well, he's leaving soon, so.
And his opponent, hailing from Aberdeen, Washington, he is the reigning Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion, the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
Bryan Danielson, I'll definitely say, is the best overall wrestler in this tournament. With guys such as Alex Shelley, Jamie Noble in the lineup. Mike Quackenbush.
Absolutely. Claudio Castagnoli.
Definitely. American Dragon is definitely the best overall pound-for-pound wrestler in this tournament.
Here we go.
Friendly handshake. Both of these men have heavy European influences. Both men have trained a little bit under William Regal. I know Claudio spent some time with Dave Taylor and Fit Finley.
Those are good people to hang out with.
The American Dragon wrestled in Memphis alongside William Regal. His debut match in Memphis was against Reckless Youth.
Bryan Danielson, if memory serves me, Samoa Joe dropped this knowledge on us last year at the Ted Petty Invitational. Those are actually Steven Regal's boots, if I'm not mistaken.
I have heard that.
I believe if Samoa Joe was telling the truth last year, and those are the same boots, That's the kind of respect that he has garnered through his wrestling ability.
Actually mentioned in William Regal's book. Both men staples of the European wrestling scene. Both men have wrestled. Actually, Danielson just returning from quite a stint for All-Star Promotions in England, run by promoter Bryan Dixon. That is where he lost his beard.
Yes, a lot of disappointment over the loss of the beard.
Yeah, definitely.
These two still in the obviously early stages of feeling one another out.
No.
Is this a first-time matchup, Chris?
Absolutely. Claudio Castagnoli's partner in Swiss Money Holding, RS, has taken on Bryan Danielson in a one-on-one matchup in Europe. But this is the first time these two have competed against one another.
Probably the most anticipated first-round matchup since the original brackets were announced. These two, the fans have been wanting to see this match.
Claudio Castagnoli's signature is his fantastic European uppercut. And Bryan Danielson has a pretty nifty uppercut as well. Neither of these men backing down, fighting for leverage.
Neither wanting to give an inch at this point, trying to establish themselves as the dominant person in this matchup. And a straight slap to the face. Danielson maybe getting a little frustrated.
I don't know.
We've seen...
Speaking Swiss German, I believe.
Does Bryce understand Swiss German?
No, nobody does. It's a language Claudio made up on his own.
He must have a lot of time on his hands.
Yeah, he does. He goes to the gym and makes up languages.
Well, the gym obviously helping him out here as he's in control of this knuckle lock situation.
Yep. Definitely has the strength advantage in this match.
The height advantage, also allowing him to get the leverage in a position like this.
The pants advantage.
The pants advantage.
He's actually wearing pants. Danielson is not.
Claudio, normally wearing a shirt and tie, decided to go against that today.
Breaking out. He says, hey, I want everybody to see my pectoral muscles. There we go.
Rolling through.
Taking a page out of the Johnny Saint playbook is Bryan Danielson, as he has an inverted knuckle lock on now. Castagnoli going for Northern Lights.
Is he able to bridge? No, he just floats
he rolls
over.
back. We have here.
Looks like Danielson trying to get in the guard position.
Both men, I say, dare I say, jockeying for position.
Danielson now able to get that leg wrapped around.
He's trying to get that arm. He's trying to get the arm.
Smartly, Claudio clutching his hands together.
Going to the short arm scissor. Claudio says no short arm scissor today.
You can tell the future.
There we go, toe and ankle. There we go, a very painful maneuver.
I love the detail of putting your foot on the other man's leg. It's little things like that. It's a little attention to detail.
Wants to get out of this hold. He definitely needs to. Danielson playing mind games. Able to get that foot out. And Zagiri
rocks Castagnoli. Double C holding his head now.
And that Bryan Danielson is quite a trickster. Bryce Remsworth looking a bit like Ed Grimley. Ed Grimley or Terry Taylor, one of the two.
Yeah, he does have the Red Rooster thing going on a little bit.
5 minutes have gone by in this match, 25 minutes remaining.
25 minutes remain. Danielson is no stranger to long matchups.
This first 5 minutes has certainly been a feeling out process for both men. No one really is taking control.
There's a man that was supposed to be in this tournament by the name of Robbie Brookside, and he has been a major influence for both of these men. Both men have wrestled Robbie Brookside over in Germany for the WXW promotion in Essen, Germany. Here we go. Danielson getting that foot out. All he needs to do is step that leg over to get rid of that pressure. Maybe he doesn't quite have the leg out. I can't quite see. There's a bald head in my way.
It does appear that he does have his foot out. There we go. Double C, keeping on that leg.
There we go, getting away from the ropes.
Ring
Very smart
placement
move.
again, absolutely.
I know what he's going for here. He's going for, some people call it the British figure four, some people call it the Indian deathlock.
Now Danielson just rubbing his hand in the face of Double C here. Claudio trying to keep his shoulders off the mat. Knuckle lock now. Danielson trying to keep Claudio's shoulders to the mat. Double C now bridging. Again with the bridge to keep his shoulders off the mat.
Danielson, a student of Shawn Michaels, signing a developmental contract almost right out of the gate.
Oh, right on the jaw, the exposed jaw. There it is, the first European uppercut of the match. Surely won't be the last. Claudio continues to focus on the legs of Bryan Danielson.
Spent time in Memphis and trained with Tracy Smothers, Bobby Eaton, as well as William Regal, as we mentioned earlier. He did a short tour for FMW.
Danielson or?
Danielson.
Danielson, okay.
That is correct.
Certainly world traveled, both of these men.
Absolutely. And I believe the knock on Danielson early in his career that he was not aggressive enough. And he's definitely overcome that. He won titles all over the world.
Without a doubt, currently
first gained national notoriety, having a nice singles encounter with training partner Spanky at the ECW Super 8 in 2001. A tournament that Jason Rain was defeated by Loki in.
Actually defeated by Christopher Daniels in the first round of that tournament. Or no,
I don't.
No, that was Vic Capri when Vic Capri was in the tournament. My bad. I get those two mixed up all the time.
No problem. Danielson went on to wrestle Loki in the main event, actually the finals of the tournament. Loki was victorious, but that match cemented a nice independent name for both men as Ring of Honor opened up, and they both were a centerpiece of the organization.
Danielson's still a centerpiece at this time, the current Ring of Honor World Champion.
In between tours of England, Japan, I'd assume to say he's done about 15 tours for New Japan. I could be wrong. You
now
name
just
it,
toying with Double
he's
C
wrestled
here.
Jushin Liger, he's wrestled... Oh!
Roll-up almost able to get Double C. And Danielson letting Claudio know just how close it was. Claudio now sends him
Peels
off.
him off.
Sunset flip, 1.
Claudio's long legs gets him through. Folding press.
Reversal after reversal.
And uppercut.
There it is.
I don't know.
European uppercut laid in.
Bryan Danielson better not play with fire. He might get burned. Excellent drop kick.
Wonderfully placed drop kick right on the face.
No, I've been hit by European uppercuts by both men, and I would venture to say that Claudio Castagnoli's uppercut is a bit more damaging. His arms are a little bit bigger, they're longer, he's got a lot of height he can put into it. Definitely knock the wind out of you. I believe he has more variations of the European uppercut than anybody else on the planet.
20 minutes remaining.
Without a doubt, he prides himself on being able to find various ways to employ that deadly weapon.
Both men use a top rope diving European uppercut. Claudio likes to snapmare his opponent, set him up, and uppercut him in the back. He goes with a left-right combo sometimes. Sometimes he rolls around and gives a European uppercut.
Throws his man up in the air, waits for the man to come down and hits him with a European uppercut.
I actually saw him work on someone's leg one time, and he gave their leg a European uppercut.
There's no instance where he won't use it.
This would be La Nuda de Destello, a move taught to him by Jorge Rivera, head trainer of Torreman.
Impressive maneuver here.
Did not quite have it applied correctly.
Danielson able to get his way out.
Danielson wiggled that arm out.
Double C now.
Here we go. Uh-oh, going to that arm. Oh, wrenches it on the top rope. Hip tosses him over.
An arm trapped behind the back.
Uh-oh. I think I see where Claudio's going here. He's going after that arm. He has defeated people with the break special before, which is a straight arm lift, a bit of a torque on the arm, a move employed by Jim Breaks, a famous British wrestler, known for his encounters with Steve Gray and Johnny Saint. There we go, stepping over, sitting on the shoulder.
Bending of the wrist there.
Bending the elbow as well.
How does Danielson not give up at this point? It has to be that the stretching that I know he does before matches, the preparation throughout the months in training.
Nice crucifix. One of the good traits of Claudio Castagnoli is very good ring presence. He knows where he is at all times. And I believe that was the first uppercut of the night for Claudio Castagnoli.
Yes, it was. If you're counting at home, it's 2-1 in favor of Bryan Danielson at this point.
There we go. Seated abdominal stretch applied.
Look at Danielson really fighting to keep that other hand to get around on his head, but not able to do so. The hand's now trapped.
The way his foot is wrapped around that other leg, the other arm rather.
He's really got Danielson in a precarious position here.
Go.
Now, having both wrists, not just the one.
Oh!
Really now.
I believe that's the first moment in this match where Danielson's really showed an extreme grimace. Oh, this is how he sets up for the break special. Look how he has the hand.
Twisted. Look at how twisted his arm is. If
he gets it underneath him,
kicks him right in. Really softening up that arm now.
Go, Danielson fighting.
Just trying to get himself any type of room to maneuver at this point. Drop kick on the arm. Danielson all the way to the outside.
Well, I think Claudio Castagnoli's playing it smart. If he doesn't have use of that left arm, he can't lock on arms across America.
Danielson also employs the cross-face chicken wing. Double C now, grabbing a chair.
I believe he just used it to get into the ring.
That's okay.
I don't know.
I didn't think he would bring a chair into play here.
What a snob! Oh,
boot to the gut. Big chop across the chest, and another.
Mustered enough strength to come in.
Danielson caught his chin on that top turnbuckle.
Claudio needs to get him away from those ropes.
He is rather close.
That's the elbow, ref.
It is officially Saturday, Chris Hero. It is officially Saturday.
Wow. Happy Saturday.
We'll be back later on today for night 2 of the Ted Petty Invitational.
Yep.
But here we have what would probably be called the main event of the first round.
Definitely the slowest paced match of the night.
Both men really feeling out the situation. Still looking for that break special. That awkward bend to the wrist and the elbow.
Oh! Drop kick out of nowhere.
Desperation drop kick.
There we go.
A little bit of viciousness coming out.
There we go.
Danielson charges with a forearm.
We saw a bit of his New Japan Dojo training coming out with those kicks.
Big time body slam. Winding up now.
Earthquake splash coming up. Big fan of John Tenta.
Sits right on his chest. 1, 2. Not enough to put him away. Danielson now staying right on top of Double C here, now hoisting him to the top rope.
Other trademarks of Danielson include the forever long airplane spin, the stalling vertical suplex off of the top rope. Vertical superplex, rather. That looks like what he's going for right here. There we go.
Both men perched on the top.
Taking his time. Counting along. Oh!
Big time impact there. Can Danielson take advantage? Diving headbutt as he calls it out.
Uh-oh. He might be a bit too close in. Oh!
Double C able to move out of the way.
Using a move made famous by Harley Race and the Dynamite Kid on his first tour of Japan. All the Japanese commentators, likened him very much so to a young Dynamite Kid.
Certainly see the comparisons. Here we go. Europeans.
There we go.
Back and forth now. This is what the fans came to see.
3-3. 4-4. Danielson 5. Tied at 5 apiece.
Both men now. Look at Danielson.
Danielson comes back and he hits number 6. Claudio was 6.
Staying even here so far.
7-7.
Both men staggering around.
I don't know if he can muster up enough strength. 8 apiece.
Both men down to one knee, getting back to their feet.
9, 10, 11.
Getting some in succession here.
And
there it was!
11-9.
1, 2. No! Just able to get his shoulder up.
That elevated uppercut has won Claudio Castagnoli many, many matches.
Almost won him this match here today.
Oh, this could be the Alpamare water slide, a move he just learned.
Dropping him down, keeping it caught into a pinning predicament. 1, 2.
Oh.
Danielson just able to break free.
A pinning combination taught to him by, once again, Jorge Rivera. Claudio, I think, losing focus.
Yeah, maybe thinking this is going to be easier than it is.
Well, he focused the whole first half of the match on Danielson's arm, and then once Danielson started swinging with some uppercuts, he completely abandoned that idea. Claudio Castagnoli, I believe, actually holds a record holding Mike Quackenbush up in a vertical suplex for nearly 80 seconds on a show in Combat Zone Wrestling.
Unbelievable. That's some strength.
According to Dave Meltzer, the previous record was 67 seconds, I believe, by Kenta Kobashi. There we go.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The fans counting along.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
All the blood rushing to Danielson's head. He's going with some squats.
He's showing off.
43 seconds.
Impressive. But Danielson, right?
Danielson says, no way, Jose.
Gets back up to his feet.
Oh, uh-oh.
Count along.
I never thought it'd be so hard to count.
We actually saw last year at the Ted Petty Invitational, Bryan Danielson, airplane spin, CM Punk all around the Highland Center.
Claudio Castagnoli seemed to hulk up for a minute. Didn't quite work. Uh-oh.
Danielson maybe looking for that top rope headbutt here.
That doesn't look too smart.
A long
this does
jump.
not look too smart. Diving
Able to
headbutt.
connect.
Can he
could
cover
be
him in
it.
time?
1, 2. Just able to get the shoulder up. Oh, wait a minute.
Arms across America.
Staying right on his opponent. There it is, arms across America. Locked in.
Surprisingly enough, he still has a hold. All that punishment on his arm earlier.
Claudio able to roll through. Still not out of it yet. Able now to break the hold. There, he's been working for this all
There it
night.
is. Break special.
The pressure on the wrist and elbow.
Getting out of it.
Crossface chicken wing. Unbelievable reversal out of the break special. He's got the legs wrapped around now. There it is, a tap out.
American Dragon Bryan Danielson advances to the next round of TPI.
Unbelievable effort shown by both men. Danielson able to reverse the break special into the crossface chicken wing.
And Danielson continues his undefeated streak in IWA Mid-South's Ted Petty Invitational.
Certainly one of the most anticipated first round matchups. A heavy favorite in the tournament here. Everybody, Trick Davis, welcome to commentary.
Making his way to the ring right now, the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
An awfully snazzy jacket.
Awfully snazzy entrance music. I don't know if music can be snazzy, but if it can, this definitely is. To everything. Great contest last night. Dragon competed in against Claudio Castagnoli.
The last first round matchup of the night certainly did not fail to impress.
Very match was looked forward to by many, many, many fans.
Without a doubt.
Definitely delivered.
This one along those same lines, two big-time favorites in this tournament.
They have competed in IWA before. Last year, Highland. The date was around August 20th. I don't know for sure. It was in Highland. American Dragon was able to beat Chris Hero. We could TPI last year. They competed in, I believe, a 30-man Ironman match, which ended in a draw.
It was actually a 2 out of 3 falls match in which they actually split the 2 out of 3 falls match.
They were supposed to do an Ironman match. Never actually happened, but they'll be wrestling each other tonight.
They also wrestled earlier this year for Pro Wrestling Guerrilla.
American Dragon came up on the winning end of that match.
Chris Hero yet to score a victory over American Dragon. Certainly will have to do that if he has any plans of being the Ted Petty Invitational winner.
They've competed against each other in England for All-Star Wrestling. Making his way to the ring right now, co-head trainer of Para Wrestling Factory. Chris Hero, everybody.
Hero, former Ted Petty Invitational winner.
Science, well, Sweet Science 16 then.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 45-minute time limit, and it is a quarterfinal round match in the 2005 Ted Petty Invitational Tournament. Your referee, Bryce Rutherford. Introducing first, from Aberdeen, Washington, the reigning Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion, the American Dragon, Bryan
without a doubt, one of the best wrestlers in the world today.
And his opponent from Metropolis, Chris Hero.
Tremendous quarterfinals matchup. The last
main event, any card in country.
Absolutely, without a doubt, two of the most accomplished wrestlers.
Both of them competed all over the world. Japan, England, all over Europe, pretty much.
Both men well versed in multiple styles of wrestling.
Both like to utilize the British style at times. American Dragon, very accomplished in more of a shoot style. Chris Hero does a little more lucha at times.
Absolutely.
Both very agile.
Hero does have the height and weight advantage in this matchup. We'll see if that comes into play at all. Danielson trying to get Hero off his feet.
Trying to go for a trip. I think he broke Hero down. He's trying to break Hero down. Ugh. Wait, Hero's ankle is turning.
Yeah.
Now Hero trying to trap Danielson's feet.
Able to do that now, actually stepping on the feet.
Oh.
Pulling him up to his feet with the knuckle lock. Now bringing him back down to the ground.
You're looking for a standing surfboard right there.
Now has both arms pulled back, opening up that sternum, pulling back on the shoulders. Dragon now trying to reverse himself out of this hold, unable to do so.
Kips up. Oh, and turns it back around on Hero.
Very interesting reversal. That's why he's one of the best. He has a reversal for everything.
Or at least trying to. Hero trying to keep that base so he doesn't out. Trying to break him down on the mat. Putting that
Now
knee right between his shoulder blades.
Hero back to his feet. Now trying to turn the tables on Danielson. Throws him over. Danielson puts on the brakes. Both men back to a standoff position. Tie up right into a waist lock.
Yep. Trying to take Hero down. Trying to bridge that forearm right across the nose.
Here's where that amateur background, shoot style wrestling background of Bryan Danielson coming into play here. Trying to take control of the bigger man, keep Chris Hero grounded. Of course, Chris Hero more than happy to battle it out on the ground. Knows his fair share of submission holds and reversals, pinning combinations. The list of influences on Chris Hero, almost too long to list.
I think he's trying to maybe turn it over to Dragon's shoulder. No, still on the leg. Looking for a toe and ankle. Oh.
Now just turning the ankle.
He's got Dragon trapped. Claudio tried to use this against Dragon last night. It was a little earlier in the match.
Hero now with that leg. Danielson gets to his feet. Tripped back down. Dragon now back to his feet.
Got the clinch on right there.
Trips him down, still has that leg.
Ooh.
And now just awkwardly bending it and sitting and putting all his pressure.
Twisting on that ankle. Twisting on the toes, wrenching on that ankle.
No.
Oh, Dragon trying to get the outside wrist lock. Ooh.
Oh.
It's a European top wrist lock. Oh.
Ow. I guess that would get anyone to break the hold. Absolutely. He goes right to holding the wrist. Very creative way to break that hold. by Danielson.
That was a smart move by Hero. Like, didn't use any kind of fancy counter. He just stomped on Danielson and get him off him. Hero can't use his arm. He can't do the Hero's welcome. Can't apply a cravat. Looking for the knuckle
clutch
lock.
obviously goes out the window if he can't use that arm.
Oh. Ooh. He's looking for a wrist lock. Dragging a little too fast for it.
Chris Hero earlier.
Oh, looking for the trip. Dragon. Oh. Dragon not giving up.
Now jumping up on his back, a sleeper hold. Hero backing into the corner. Danielson now.
Oh, just grabbing at the nose.
Danielson's getting a little bit aggressive here.
Ooh.
Hero rolls himself out of danger. And they're back at a standing position.
Not so sportsman-like stuff there, but now Danielson, maybe a apologetic handshake.
Danielson extends the hand.
Oh!
Tricking Chris Hero, stomping on that hand. You got to do whatever it takes, Trick Davis, if you want to win the Ted Petty Invitational.
Both these men have been to the finals before. Hero's been to the finals twice, actually.
Bryce Remsburg too smart to fall for that. Hero now a little bit more aggressive, and you can just see in his demeanor after being embarrassed.
Trip there.
Danielson works his way out, able to get on top of Chris Hero. Hero now trying to fight from underneath.
Ooh, trips him out, back to the leg. Seems to be the Hero applies a few leg submissions, taught to him by Jorge Rivera, Skida. Most notably the Rivera Cloverleaf, which is a modified Texas Cloverleaf.
Certainly not a bad idea to focus on the legs of Bryan Danielson. If his leg is hurt, he won't be able to utilize the airplane spin.
Can't stand on the top rope
for the diving headbutt. Absolutely. You want to limit your opponent's offense as much as possible, of course.
Oh, beautiful right there, Hero. Oh.
Wonderful mat work, leg work there.
Using his speed.
Really focusing his attention on that left leg of Bryan Danielson.
Oh, this looks like, yeah, this is what he's looking for, the Rivera Cloverleaf.
Palm strike there to the side of the face of Chris Hero. Ooh. You can see the pain.
Oh, and now just wrenching on.
See the pain on Bryan Danielson's face.
And you're looking to grab some of that long hair of Chris Hero.
Now just trying to slap him in the back to try to get him to release the hold.
I think he's trying to grab one of Hero's arms, maybe apply some kind of wrist lock or arm bar.
Oh, now reversing it over, and
he's got Hero's legs locked.
Look at that, a beautiful reversal there. Certainly a reversal of fortunes for Chris Hero. He has to find a way to break this hold, either get to the rope, but he is in the middle of the ring, smack dab in the middle of the ring.
Pushbacks up, and it looks like Hero's trying to get the advantage back.
Just smartly dragging him back into the middle of the ring.
Dragon's legs are key locked. There's really nothing he could do about it.
Look at him trying to fight off Chris Hero.
Oh, basement drop kick right to the legs.
That'll do it. That'll do the job. And Chris Hero.
Dragon not allowing himself to go to his back, staying in that. Oh, trying to get back to his feet.
You can see, obviously favoring that leg at this point. Much of the last few minutes of this match has been focused on that left leg. Hero reaches for the knuckle lock and a swipe at the face. Chris Hero has tried to keep this an athletic competition, but Danielson.
Oh, no, Hero did that stomp earlier, and he was clawing at Danielson's face. Bryan Danielson was aligned with Eric Cannon last year, who was pretty much one of Chris Hero's biggest enemies. So I'm guessing these two
not seeing exactly eye to eye, without a doubt.
Exactly, best buddies. Not just in there.
Again, no more disrespect, and Hero has had enough. Taking him all the way to the top rope. Oh. Dragon screw leg whip all the way off the top rope.
Stepping over it, standing.
I think maybe
for that Rivera Cloverleaf again, I believe.
Now just sitting down into a regular old figure four. Danielson trapped in that figure four leg lock. Hero now applying more pressure by raising his legs up off the ground, putting the pressure now, forcing the shoulders of Bryan Danielson to the mat. Danielson now grabbing onto Bryce Remsburg to try to break this hold. Remsburg able to fight his way out.
Trying to turn it over, turn the pressure on the Hero.
One of the few counters to the figure four leg lock, of course, is to roll your opponent over and apply the pressure to him, forcing him to break the hold.
Being on either side of figure four. Oh, it's extremely painful. Bryan's pushing up on it, which applies more pressure. Oh, and Hero rolls it back. With Bryan able to get to the ropes. Another good counter to the figure four. Just grabbing the ropes.
Yeah, there's only a few ways to get out of that hole, that's for sure. Hero back to his feet first.
10 minutes have gone by in this match. 35.
Bryan almost can't make it up to his feet.
Really struggling. Can't put any real pressure on that left leg
from Hero right now.
Certainly trying to quickly rethink his strategy at this point.
Hero being kind of a sportsman here, letting Bryan make it to his feet.
Surprising considering how the swipes and disrespectfulness that Danielson has showed. Trapping Bryce Remsburg in the corner there.
Oh, going after the leg again.
Oh, big chop across the chest. And another. One more time. Repeated chops.
Oh, and a big smack right across the face. Oh, Muay Thai style knees.
Just vicious knees right into the face. Double underhook. Takes him over. And Danielson showing a little fire here now.
I think throwing those knee strikes, he might have injured his own knees, though. Maybe not the smartest attack, at least with the left knee, which Hero's been working over the first.
Adrenaline kicks in, you just go with what you know.
You could see once he was done with his flurry after the butterfly suplex, he was gripping at it again.
Hero's shoulders to the mat, he bridges out. Absolutely. All the weight of Danielson on his chest. Hero trying to get those arms, but was unable to.
Bryan seems to have Hero's arms locked behind his head. Maybe looking for that crossface chicken wing he beat Claudio. Yep.
Yes. This is how he beat Claudio Castagnoli.
Break special with it.
An impressive reversal last night, scoring him a big victory. Is he going to be able to do the same here tonight to Chris Hero? Really working at it here. Let's go of the chicken wing. Now driving knees into the ribs.
Notice he's both those knee strikes were his right knee, which is probably his better of the two.
Still obviously favoring that left leg.
Oh, maybe going after Hero's leg now.
Look at that, twisting the ankle.
Twisting Hero all the way over to his stomach, maybe looking for a Ludo Romero special.
Now locking those legs. This would be impressive, especially with that leg in the shape that it has been in. After Hero has worked over that left knee, can he get Chris Hero up here in a Mexican surfboard? I'm not so sure it's a smart idea to even attempt this at this point with that leg in the shape it is.
Ooh, swatting at the back of Chris's head, trying to get him to pop those hands up. Oh!
Stomping on the hamstrings.
Brilliant move.
Chris Hero immediately grabbing both sets of hamstrings.
Put a little damage to his own leg, but put a lot to both the Heroes. Hero gripping at that left leg. Danielson wrenching on his jaw, trying to trap that arm in there. Oh, going back to that arm wrench that Hero countered earlier with the stomp.
Not only twisting the elbow and bending the elbow and the shoulder, but also finishing off with the wrist as well. 3 different places that move is affecting.
Grabbing at the chin right now.
Hero trying to fight out of it.
1, 2, 3.
Going after that leg again.
4. Back of the leg, Hero.
Oh.
There again now, precariously.
Oh!
Twisting him all the way up and around, slamming that knee.
Vintage Shinzaki style, looking for
Here
Rivera
it is.
clover relief.
Rivera
Got it
clover
right in
relief.
the middle of the ring.
This could be it. A new signature move employed by Chris Hero.
15 minutes have gone by in this match, 30 minutes remaining.
Only way conceivable I could see Bryan get out of this move is getting to the ropes. You know, Hero is kind of losing his base, but now he's just wrenching on the legs a little more.
Danielson trying to fight through the pain. Some of the crowd looking for a tap out, some trying to cheer him on to get to the ropes. He's reaching and he is able to get the floppy bottom rope.
Quite floppy indeed.
That certainly comes into play, making it that much easier for you to get a grip on that bottom rope, adding maybe even a foot, at least 6 or 8 inches to the distance you have to get to the ropes. Danielson able to do that, but he is still, yes, he can't even run, completely collapsing there. Hero taking opportunity. Ooh. Driving that leg into the mat. Ooh. Chop exchange here.
Oh,
forearm.
Hero putting Danielson down. Looking for that, I think maybe the Indian Deathlock British figure 4. Nope.
Rolls over and another intricate submission, wrapping up that left leg.
I'm almost 100% sure he was also shown that one by Jorge Rivera Escada. Oh, Bryan trying to push up, take some of the pressure off, and Hero just swipes his arm out of there, making him fall on his face.
Escada, very influential in Chris Hero's career, as well as Mike Quackenbush. Quackenbush actually scoring a victory earlier tonight in quarterfinal action. Danielson again fighting for that bottom rope. Literally
almost
grabbing
there.
a hold of the mat, pulling himself all the way. Chris Hero, maybe a little bit of frustration that he can't get the American Dragon Bryan Danielson to tap out here. Fireman's carry.
A little taunting going on here.
Wait a minute. The last time these two wrestled at Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, Chris Hero tried this maneuver.
Bryan's too used to that.
This is exactly what happened last time. Now wait a minute. Small package, 1, 2. Reverse, 1, 2.
1, 2.
Chris Hero able to kick out. Chris Hero learning from that last match.
out at Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, that's exactly how the match finished last time they met. Not good enough this time for Bryan Danielson. Up and over, sunset flip, 1, 2. Close, very close.
I don't know if he had the legs over the shoulder blades to get all the pressure down. They really can't put too much pressure on that left leg.
Hero now going again.
Oh, shin breaker.
Enziguri rocks Chris Hero, but does not take him off his feet. Can Danielson follow up? Danielson now doing everything he can to keep Hero away from that left leg. Palm strikes and slaps to the head.
Just clawing at the face of Hero.
Very reminiscent of Samoa Joe and his slap attack offense. No surprise, Bryan Danielson and Samoa Joe have wrestled many times, trained together.
Hey, looking for maybe some kind of roaring forearm. Oh!
Finally able to take Hero off his feet. Falls on him. Cover 1, 2. No! Chris Hero just able to roll the shoulder off the mat.
Looking for arms across America.
Absolutely. The first time these two met, that's how the match ended. Arms across America.
Pop over with the legs.
His ring positioning doesn't really allow him a whole lot of room to flip over. You're exactly right, Trick Davis.
Oh, now he's looking for that crossface chicken wing again.
Rolls him over, has the legs wrapped around. This is exactly how he won just a night ago. Can Chris Hero hang on? Hero now trying to fight the crossface chicken wing.
That slap attack, a lot of damage to Hero's face and neck.
Hero able to grab the middle rope, forcing Danielson to break that crossface chicken wing.
Dragon calling for an airplane spin of his own. See how many times, or if you can even get Hero up with that bad wheel.
We talked about it earlier. This move, you would think taken out of the offense. He attempted to go for it. Enziguri misses.
Rolls him over. He's got a high.
1, 2, 3.
High cradle on that. After that missed Enziguri, and Hero's able to put Dragon away with it.
Finally, Chris Hero is able to score a victory over the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. And he advances to the semifinals of the Ted Petty Invitational. Chris Hero, victorious here in Hammond, Indiana. The semifinals are set. Kevin Steen, Matt Seidel, Chris Hero, Mike Quackenbush, Eric Cannon, and Chris Sabin all advancing to the next round of the Ted Petty Invitational.
Rock the Casbah. Looks like we got former Young Lions Cup champion Jigsaw come into the ring. Hey, it's Trick Davis. Look at that clapping. Jigsaw Competed only a handful of times for IWA. Getting some love from the crowd. Just gotta do it all that love. Look at him with those abs. Look at Jigsaw looking cut. He's been drinking his protein shake. Oh, look at the nimble Jigsaw. Nimble and quick. We're gonna see a kneeling resorte off the top rope. Are we? I don't know. What's going on with Jigsaw? Kinda. No! Oh! Boo! Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get for not doing a flip in the ring, Jigsaw. You get a ball thrown at you. Game on! That wasn't very good at all.
Don't give up your day job, man.
What I miss?
Hey, Eddie Kingston.
Hey, Jake Davis.
Yeah. Hey, you ever see this guy before, King?
Who's this?
The Jigsaw.
Never heard of him.
Uh-oh.
Who's this guy? He looks amped up.
Oh, man. He
looks like he's not playing.
He's got a surge in his size.
Jigsaw right now just peed himself, to be honest.
Jigsaw, this is kind of just thrown together, but what an opportunity for Jigsaw.
Oh, without a doubt. Everyone deserves an opportunity, brother. For an ass kicking, but...
Oh, yeah, pretty much. A bone breaking.
I will break you!
Not to underestimate Jigsaw, but he's in there with a guy who knows his stuff about professional wrestling, my friend.
Is that a state?
I believe it's a province in Canada.
Oh.
The American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
He will break you.
Look at those boots.
Those are old school.
You like those socks, don't you?
Those socks are awesome. And those boots are old school, brother.
Yes.
Check his boots that don't match his beard.
Man, this is going to be something.
Well, hopefully it's going to be something. Hopefully
It's going to be a wrestling match.
Hopefully Jigsaw.
Hey, Kingston, why are you such a dick now?
You gotta make some
Oh, whatever. Let's watch some wrestling.
I've always been a dick, brother. Let me tell you something, though. Hopefully Jigsaw doesn't get too nervous in there.
What's up with this crowd? You got Jigsaw, American Dragon. Start clapping. Come on.
We're in Indianapolis. Oh, they shook hands.
Dueling chats.
Let's go behind. Wow. Oh!
Effortlessly.
He just said, "What up, huh?"
What do you got?
He wants to know what
Jigsaw's nervous, man. I can tell. Look at him.
He's got some dirty old pants on. That's what he's got. Jigsaw looking for some good luck wearing
You know what
some
Bryan
old
Danielson
gear.
did to him when he walked in the ring? He said hello to everybody, then pointed at Jigsaw and said, "You're fucked."
I saw him do it. Rewind
I was
tape.
there. Rewind the tape.
Right on top of that. Immediately taking over that knuckle lock. I don't think that was very Doma, my friend. But Bryan Danielson, you never know.
Hearsay.
Break your bones in many different ways.
Yes, because he will break you. Come on, Jigsaw. Jigsaw now's going to roll through. Comes
Takes
right
the
out.
wrist.
Rolls right through. Dragon knows how to get out of this.
Dragon knows how to get out of everything, but let's see if he can. It's not as much of Dragon
Right
having...
into a backside. Oh, no.
Oh.
Rams him in. Jigsaw better cover himself. You got to cover yourself. You got to protect yourself at all times there.
This match isn't as much about Dragon having to counter Jigsaw's move.
No, it's about Jigsaw countering
Dragon's
everything.
counters.
Yeah. Jigsaw, it's got to stay relaxed. Dragon is just a man.
Yeah, but he can't get intimidated, but he's got to stay on his toes.
Well, it's easy to get intimidated with a man like American Dragon's reputation. All over the world.
New Japan. He's wrestled in for All-Star Wrestling in England.
He was in Mexico,
WXW
wasn't
in Germany. He wrestled for Toyama in Mexico.
Oh, Doma. That's a bad move. You don't want to strike with him either. Jigsaw has to go with the high-flying game plan right there.
Definitely. Maybe Jigsaw learned palm strike from the trainer over there.
I was never trained. You're supposed to get trained?
I was never trained.
Are you?
That's what I heard about you, King. That's what I heard about
I'm
you.
a backyarder. I'm a yarder.
Lock up.
Now watch this. Watch this.
Danielson.
Now he's pissed. Oh.
Definitely.
European.
Oh! He's not playing tonight.
Ah!
Danielson known to take
Watch
the
this.
take
Right
the
on
back
his throat.
apart. Take the back apart with those body slams and bear hugs.
Very simple and effective.
Very
but
methodical.
done.
Some people like to do a lot of moves on the knees. Bryan just knows how to do moves the right way.
Look at the way he wrenches on that. Look at that.
That torque.
Look at the arm torque.
Oh, I think he's trying to break it at the elbow.
Simple things that he does. Look how effective it is.
So,
Jigsaw's gonna
so
definitely have to roll
talented.
through. Nicely done by Jig. Go to the high flying game.
Bryan.
Bryan, yeah, not really feeling it. Do something, kick him, move around.
We're looking for that bridge back. Yep. Vintage American Dragon right there.
Oh! Caught him nicely.
Jigsaw's got to watch his tapes, man.
He's a jigsaw. He's an enigma. Do they watch tapes?
Does he know how to use the VCR?
Action from IWA Mid-South, CZW, Intricard Pro at smartmarkvideo.com.
I think
Shizil.
Jigsaw has a Betamax.
If Jig was smart, he got to go to the high flying game here.
Look at that.
Master Lock Challenge.
It's a full Nelson, man. Wearing down that neck. Oh.
Added more pressure to him.
Picking him up by that neck.
He has to get out of it and use his speed.
But that could set him up for what Bryan's been using as a...
Academy relation.
Yeah, but he's been
Also
using the
attacking
cross-face chicken wing as of late to finish off opponents. Oh, Jigsaw riding Danielson. Watch tapes, man. He beat Claudio with it at TPI. You weren't there. I was.
I weren't there, so I don't bother buying
I weren't there.
It's not my business.
It's gonna do all that proper grammar, Eddie Kingston.
I don't care.
I don't care. I weren't there. Danielson trying to figure out how to get out of this hammerlock.
If Jig was smart, he would just start flying around.
Oh, that's one way to get out of it. Bryan just so strong.
Watch this.
Oh!
He pulled down his pants. And of course, the fans start chanting CM Punk, like CM Punk created it.
I would figure they chant Chris Candido, but
Yeah, I don't know.
I think I've always seen that happen to Punk once.
Yeah, I don't know. People in Indianapolis are a bunch of jerks.
Oh, he didn't even know.
Now he noticed. Wouldn't you feel like a draft?
Oh.
On your butt hairs or something?
Well, I think Dragon actually trains by running around through snow.
Naked.
Not naked. That's gross. He wears those trunks. And he just runs around through snow, so he can't tell when a slight draft is on his bottom.
Oh, you guys are entertaining the crap out of me. Or boring crap. Whatever.
Later.
Good boy, you had your chance. I was being nice for a second. Don't shake his hand. Kick him in the gut. Do it. Flying head scissors. Do something. Use the speed, brother.
Jigsaw known to use the Cancun Tornado and that leaping Frankensteiner out of the corner.
Every time I see American Dragon, I think of that one time where he was teaching a student how to probably put the wrist lock on, and Homicide came to the ring and showed that student his counter of the wrist lock. We watched that many times in your house. It was pure gold.
It was pretty good stuff.
Colin elbow again. Right, go behind. Oh, one of the hardest strikers in the game. Tiger Mask. Very Tiger Mask.
Very Sayama-esque.
Nice.
Very Purdy-esque.
Oh, he's choking him. Look at Jig trying to get his foot up there to get him out. Jig still taking these hard shots.
Unloading on him.
Double underhook here. Can we just go for a submission hold, the butterfly in the arms? Nice takedown. Right, trying to go right into, what is it, a crossface? Maybe he could go into cattle mutilation. Going right back to that arm. Look at the way he does things. He just torques your body.
So smooth and just knows how to cause the most damage.
Pain with little simple moves. Oh, watch this.
And he likes to bend
Break
limbs
people.
in ways limbs aren't supposed to bend.
I will break you.
Much like Ivan Drago.
Oh, Doma. Doi.
Look at Jigsaw's back.
It's not supposed to bend like that, is it? That's what you get for being skinny. That's why you gotta eat like me.
You can't do that to you. You can't do.
No, because my body won't go that far.
You forearm him.
I have till 5, referee.
Yes, he does. What is he going for here? Jig trying to fight out.
He's got to. This has been all dragging thus far.
Oh! With those boots of doom. Oh!
Look how fast he is. He's very precise with those strikes that he actually knows where the body will move after them. And he
That's right, and I like the way he follows through with the clinch. Look at us trying to get that crossface on there. Maybe the chicken wing, like you said. So tie him up nicely.
I've seen him. I think he's going to try to twist him into a tasty pretzel. I've heard him say that in matches before. I'm a big Bryan Danielson fan.
I haven't noticed by the way he kissing his ass off his old man.
Whatever, Daddy-O.
Danny-O? Daddy? Oh, he called me Daddy-O.
Daddy-O.
What do you say, Jay?
I think he said Danny-O.
You're the one mentioning some move. Whoa, why is his foot there?
No, wait a minute, is that the pretzel?
That's something.
Because I've never seen a pretzel shaped like that, my friend. I've never seen it.
I never seen a pretzel, period. Jigsaw breaking it, though.
That's a lie. You seen me eat a pretzel. Oh, nice knee strike.
The knee right across the eyeballs. Well, that's
that wasn't cool when he did that at Jigsaw. Oh.
Man.
But like you said, though, in all honesty, American Dragon, very precise with everything that he does. Even the simplest moves like a wrist lock, he knows how to apply the most pain to it.
Jigsaw almost...
Jigsaw has to fight.
He just looks intimidated in there, you know?
He does.
Dragon has dominated him.
It's going a little Antonio Inoki there.
Yeah.
That's what Antonio Inoki did to
I think that's
Muhammad Ali.
Royce Gracie type.
He's trying to throws him forward.
Jigsaw finally getting a move of his own on.
Gets him in.
Looking for...
Going for a crossface of his own. Nicely done.
You want to give it up?
If I was Jig, what I would do now is take right here where my thumb is and start digging it right into the bridge of his nose. That's what American Dragon would do. Look at the power. Look at the power. Oh!
People don't know how strong this guy is.
It's ridiculous. He's shaking it off.
Shaking it out.
Jigsaw has been dominated in this matchup so far. But surprisingly, he's hung on. He's kept on fighting.
He's got to hit him back, man.
Do you think it's intimidation? Do you think he's just intimidated by the reputation?
I think he's just intimidated. Well, initially...
Oh! Well, I think anybody would be intimidated stepping into the ring with him. But then it's all about stepping up.
Yeah, exactly.
In this great sport, we'll step up.
Booked in a match with Bryan Danielson. You want to showcase yourself.
Well, not even showcase yourself. You want to win.
Yes, you beat him. Look, overnight star.
Yeah.
Everybody knows who you are.
If he was smart, he would move. Yes, he is.
Staying up on his toes. He's got to capitalize.
Give him an enziguri. There you go, kid.
Staying on top of him.
No, but Jig's been beaten, stretched, basically. Just stretched and stricken to death.
And it was stretched a little bit, too.
You're lucky I like you, Trick.
Crowd getting behind Jigsaw.
You have no idea how much I like you. I want to hold hands.
Hey, remember when I beat you for your tag titles? Hey, remember?
That's because of Steve Stone.
All right.
That's why I let that go.
All right.
Oh!
I gave you that head scissors at the arena. Straight nuts.
That was enough. Man, that was painful.
Whatever. Bryan shooting Jigsaw off.
Duck underneath. Nice. Flying forearm. Tito style. That's what you're going to say?
I've never seen Tito corkscrew like that, man.
Nice leg lariato. Jigsaw's feeling it now.
Yep. He's mounting some momentum right here. Coming with some
nice
shots.
hard shot. Now he's going to get him in the corner here.
Come on!
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This crowd is dead as shit.
Oh, got a door.
Oh!
Very nice.
Nicely done. Only a 2 count. Why is there so much dust flying?
I
up
noticed
mat?
that too. Well, I also noticed Jigsaw getting his first 2 count match, I believe. Probably
Jig got to stay on him though. Here's your opportunity.
Oh!
A little taste of his own medicine there. That may not be good. That may make wake up, Dragon.
Possibly, he has a very nice Frankensteiner off the top.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Oh!
Maybe looking for a superplex.
Just don't try to fight that out there.
Yep. That strength of Dragon.
Indeed, uh-oh. Wow.
Whole lot of uh-oh.
Look how he floated over, though.
That could be
And
it.
that's 3. No.
That was 3.
That's it.
Oh, he's got
Counter mutilation.
Jig's got to get out of
Oh,
this.
no, he got out.
Oh, crucifix. 1, 2, oh! Almost had the up.
Danielson looks more surprised than anything. Jake's looking a little weary.
Jigsaw just countered his, one of his trademark moves.
Counter mutilation. Jigsaw's going into the corner now. Hard knee strike. That caught Dragon right on the chin there. What could he be going for? What is he? No way. No way. Counter mutilation.
He's not
his version of it.
He's not on his toes. He's not getting Oh, there he goes.
He's trying to get a bridge. You got a bridge. You got to bridge harder. I don't believe he has him in his own move.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Dragon knows every
how to
counter.
get. Oh wow!
And he's got him in prize positioning.
Can you go for a tiger suplex? Yeah, he's going for a tiger suplex. That's a tiger suplex. No, he got out.
Oh, but he's
right back into it. Look at that beautiful bridge.
This could be it.
This is it. That's it. That's it.
The winner of this match, the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
Come on, you punch. Where's my music?
They don't play it in IWA after you win.
Shut your mouth, dude.
Oh! Damn!
Not playing. Bryan Danielson does not play.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the best wrestler in the world!
He will break you! Oh my God, he was hurt the kid. I'm going after that kid.
Hitting kids and women is cool.